Hello everyone, welcome back to another stream. I hope we're all doing well and having a wonderful, beautiful day today. I am back with some Coral Island, and to be honest, I'm not gonna lie, I bought this game in early access a really long time ago, and it's one of those games where even though I really enjoy it and I always have a really good time whenever I play it, I just for some reason don't play it much, so I'm trying to get back into it, like make a habit of playing it more, because I do really enjoy it. You guys can hear me, right? Let me know if you can hear. Actually, no, you can't hear the game, actually, you can't. And I say that because I've left it on the screen for a while, so like the audio is quieter. Also, hey, I'm gonna change the background lights because I feel like the blue lights making me look like too pale. Like I'm already a pale person, but too pale. So let me just go ahead and grab that and change the color. Okay, there we go. That's better. Okay, that's the one that I normally use. Okay, and then one more thing actually. I changed the overlay. I'm not sure if it's going to be kept that way, to be honest. I just have it like that because with Coral Island, you can't really see the details that well. Oh, right. Hello, friends. I've literally just started. Oh my goodness. Hello. How are you guys? Coral Island is loading, which means it's like kind of silent right now, so don't mind that. But hello, friends. Welcome in. Let me go ahead and say hello to you all, by the way, because I haven't said hello yet. Hello, Goby. Hello, Clifford Longhead. Hello, Jakester. Hello, Sebastian. Hello, Gil. Hello, Misty Moons. Hello, Sedef. Hello, So Happy Kitty. Hello, friends. Hello, Megs. Welcome in. Yeah, I'm literally just now getting started. Coral. Wait, oops. I forgot to take that off. Oopsies. I just adjusted this earlier because you can barely see Coral Island with my normal overlay. But yeah, what a wonderful way to start the stream. How was your stream, Kayla? I don't know if she's here yet, but either way, how was it? Also, mods, for whichever mods are here, I did finally update the description. So it's very different now. It's got a lot of the same info, but it's just more updated. I've had the old layout for a while. How are you guys, friends? And what did Kayla play? Also, that is so loud for me. Okay. I'm gonna go... Oh, you know, there's music. Okay. Well, let me know how the volume is for y'all. Like, still gonna run to work, but have a good one. No worries at all. I appreciate the love and support so much. Have a great rest of your day, and thank you again. I appreciate it. If anybody didn't hear me say it, by the way, I had adjusted the overlay because I realized, I was like, wait a second. Last time that I streamed Coral Island, everybody was like talking to me about how it's harder to see the details in the game with the other overlay setup. So I'm testing this layout today to see how I feel about it. Lexi, Killer Crossing Raid. Sorry, I'm late. I'll do it. Oh, no, you're good. You're good. I had that on because we had some trolling issues recently, and subscribers only mode tends to make me feel a little bit safer. Oh, you're playing Animal Crossing. What were you doing on Animal Crossing? Let me know. But yeah, I think that's about it. Oh, and mods. There were a few creator commands I needed to update. I updated, I think, a few of them, but I may be missing more. So if you guys end up realizing later on that there was a few that I need to fix still, please let me know, because I am very forgetful, and I can and I will forget if you don't remind me. I'm really happy y'all are here, though. Welcome in. So sorry I was running a little bit late. Okay. How's everyone today? I'm good. The only thing is the youngsters that I babysit were sick recently, and I only found out today, so we'll see if I get a cold. We'll see. Hopefully not, but we'll see. I tend to be a magnet for sicknesses, so it's a waiting game now. Villager hunting for Stitches. Stitches is a classic villager. He really is. Even if he's not like a personal favorite of yours, I feel like you gotta admit, he's a good one. Oh yeah, like the stream if you haven't already. Thank you so much. You're on your island called Cinnamon, maybe a fall cottagecore town vibes. Hope that makes sense. No, you're good, Holly. That makes perfect sense. I have a command for Kayla. I posted the link, but it didn't show up. It should. I swear I've made one. I don't know why it's acting like that, but I will keep note of that because I'm probably gonna have to adjust commands periodically over the next few days just because I am working on adjusting everything. Yeah, I swear I've done that. Like, I literally have one for like everybody. It's remembering to update them if somebody rebrands that tends to be the issue. I'm good though today. How are you? I keep forgetting that my inventory is full, and it's like, inventory is full, and I'm trying to harvest these, and it's like not letting me. How do you guys like the new description? Okay. I don't remember if I have to donate that somewhere or anything. And then was there a coffer, or did I make that up? 'Cause I swear I thought I had one. No problem. I was just wondering. No, you're good. I appreciate you pointing that out because I probably wouldn't have noticed. Also, by the way, Wait, there was something else I was gonna say. There's something I wanted to tell you guys, but now I can't remember. What was it? That's gonna really bother me until I remember. Also, do I have the hay with me? No, wait, okay, I don't have the hay with me, but I do remember what I was gonna tell you. Like, I spaced for a second and forgot, and now I remember. So I was watching Sarah Sunstone. Here, let me go back and then click escape. I was watching Sarah Sunstone, and I saw this tip idea on a tips and tricks video, and literally this is life-changing, especially if you get overwhelmed with fast-paced times in games. So look, I didn't even notice it until now, but there's a whole section that says game time speed, and you can like make it a lot lower. You can make it like 50%. I'm content with it how it is. Also, that screen doesn't have any audio, so if it went quiet, that'd be why. But isn't that cool? Like, I feel like that's so nice. It's just for those that get overwhelmed easily. Gotta go, sorry, have a great rest of the stream. No worries, it's okay. You're more than welcome to come back if you're able to. I'm trying to figure out which chest had the hay in it. No, I know I had one. Don't tell me that I don't. Okay. I knew I had a stack of it somewhere. I'm good. Other than my specialist for my size problem is January 23rd because all booked until then. I'm so sorry. I wish there was a way you could get in sooner. Well, I'm going to manifest for you that somehow something works out and you can get in sooner because that's no fun. I'm so sorry. I haven't been in your stream lately, but I'm dealing with my bad chronic pain, so I've been trying to take my YouTube notifications. Wait, trying to make my... Oh, your notification more manageable, if that makes sense. No, you're good. It's okay. Do what you got to do. It's understandable. That's also took me a little bit to get used to Stardew. It took me a while, too. Oh, by the way, so I can't tell you every single detail just because I don't have all the information for the update memorized or anything. But there's some sort of update. I don't know if it's here already or if it's like a beta thing that they're kind of testing. I'm not totally sure at all. But pets are coming to Coral Island. Like, you'll be able to adopt a whole variety of pets. And then if you don't like their given name that they have whenever you first adopt them, because you adopt them out of a shelter, which I think is such a cool little detail to have it be like a shelter rather than like a pet store. If you don't like their name that they have at first, you're able to change it. So that's really cool. Some cancels and I take their spot, please. I hope you're able to make it work out. I really do. Also, I don't know why I'm carrying this entire barrel of hay all the way over here. We played this little, last time that I streamed this, I was saying that it took me forever to figure out how to heal the coral sites, and I feel like for me that was a big reason why I wouldn't play that often, even though I do really enjoy the game. I just would put it off because I couldn't figure out how to heal the coral sites, and I really got a good understanding of it last time that I streamed it. So I'm gonna like work on the coral sites a bunch today and just be in the ocean a lot. Looked over anything to sitting in that empty clothes basket. She was carrying a toy in her mouth that was so cute. Do your cats ever like catch a toy in their mouth like it's prey and then meow and scream until you go and look at it because they want to see if you're proud of them? Because Luna does that. Like, she acts like it's actual prey and then wants to see if I'm proud of her. Ooh, wait. There's like a purple box. What is that? What is that? Hold on. Is there something? Okay, I need to trash something. You know, I know certain things can be important, but it's literally only 2 pieces of glass. I'm just gonna throw it away because I need space to pick up whatever that cool looking thing is. Okay, it's a mysterious coffer. We're gonna have to break that later. Or take it to the... Not take it to the mines, take it to the blacksmith, excuse me. We're just gonna have to clear a bunch of this, and then last time, I don't quite know the actual name of the item, but there's this thing that glows every time that I'm about to heal a coral site, so we're just gonna have to keep an eye out for that. Like this bright orange glowy thing that appears out of the ground. It's like a little bring stuff down the hall in the middle of the night. My Luna mainly just does that with like very small, you know those like fake mice type toys? She does it with that a lot. Like she'll pretend like they're real and then catch it and bring it to me. Good evening, Faith. I'm so excited. How do you feel that your save file will be erased? I've started to know, at least that's what I heard about people got early access keys. Yeah, I got an email about that. They let me know plenty of time in advance to make sure I understood and I could, you know, ask questions. And I'm, to be completely honest with you, not very bothered by it. I mean, I'm sure there's people who are, and like, I think that's totally valid, like completely valid. I'm not really upset about it just because I feel like it was fairly easy to make that initial progress. So if I've got to do that a second time, which it sounds like I do, I don't really mind. That, and then for some reason, there was like this was very minor, like a very minor glitch in the game. Whenever I was first on the character customization screen, and I was on the part where I was selecting my body type, for some reason it wasn't letting me click off of the one that initially had. Like, it gave me a random one at first, and I kept trying to change it to a different one, and it wouldn't let me, so I was just like, okay, and I left it there. But that was just such a minor thing that that wasn't that big of a deal. I'm glad I got to come today's stream. I've been struggling, so I wanted to make menus more easy to have, more organized, so I not rid of, but I feel like I have notifications on for a lot of people, but weirdly enough, I feel like they don't really go off as much as they should. Oh wait, there's something over here. This looks magical. Wait, can I open it? Oh, it says my pocket's full. I keep forgetting my pockets are full. I need to like upgrade my storage if possible. That would be great. You got ready dressed this morning. I got a smaller one in my closet, but the cats are liking the space that's been freed up in my room. Luna was like that a while ago whenever I cleaned out my closet and there was more space in there. Like, she became obsessed with just constantly going in my closet to lay in there. I don't know, I guess just because it has like my smell in there from my clothes. Okay, we haven't found the thing yet so far. I feel like it's gotta be close though. Watch me say that and then it's like super far away. We don't find it right now. There we go. Okay. There we go, activate. And there we are. I'm so excited to be able to see the merfolk kingdom eventually. I still haven't seen that. And from my understanding with certain updates that happen while the game is in early access, I think, and this is a big I think, so I could be very wrong here, but I know whenever Peyton's Corner, like for example, will stream whatever update that is, I think she usually does like a second account to be able to see it in beta, like whatever that update is. I think if I'm understanding that right. I don't think whenever there's an update, I don't think she plays on her main account. Once you find it, it's like, sorry, your pocket's full. Thankfully, it's something I actually had to grab. It was just something I had to activate. But the way that I wouldn't be surprised if that's how it worked. I've been struggling with this month, has really bad chronic pain, so I've been just chilling watching the replays of streams, as sometimes I am there when you're streaming and don't talk a lot on streams. And that is completely fine. You are always more than welcome to lurk if that helps you out. And I'm so sorry to hear that you've been struggling. I hope things get better for you soon. Oh, so I have low stamina. I was like, why is it doing that? I need to see if there's anything else I can spare to throw away, because there's 2 chests right there that I would love to get stuff out of. Let's see. Okay. I feel like both of these could be considered important, but like, I don't know. Here. I have an idea. Let me close out and try eating one of these. My toe vortex, and they shut your toe in the laundry room door? I'm so sorry. That's like, I'm like cringing thinking about that. Ew. I'm so sorry. I was able to pick up both of those. Inventory full? Okay. I'm getting rid of this scrap. A scuba? What's a scuba snack? That is definitely a reference towards Scooby snacks from Scooby-Doo. For sure it is. Okay. I need to change the anchor point because I can leave. Or so I can leave, not because I can leave. Miss Purple, hope you're okay. I hope you are too. Also, by the way, totally like not important, but if you look at the emoji in the title for the stream, I wanted to put the coral reef emoji, and there's this website that I go to where I'll like highlight one and then copy and paste it, and that's usually how I'll add them to titles or descriptions. And it like would not show it to me. And so I went ahead and I searched anyway, and I was like, okay, I'll typed in the word coral. And then it gave me a few emojis that had the word coral related to or involved in them. But the coral one that I wanted showed up just as like a little square. But that was weird. I'm good. I'm sure it'll be bruised. I'm sorry though. That's no fun. Hello, Sophia. Welcome to the stream. Wait, I'm gonna sell that one. A lot of this I don't quite know what to do with yet. I don't know if I still have time for it, but there's a character that wanted me to give them a sweet potato. So let me see if I can see that on my quest list. Deadline's in 5 days, and it was a sweet potato. Okay. Well, I'll have time to do that tomorrow then. So since I have a sweet potato, I'll just hold on to that until tomorrow. I was gonna raid and run now. Oh yeah, that's okay, Holly. But it's 10:33 depending on how you read clocks. Also playing Animal Crossing quietly. Yeah, that's a wonderful way to go to bed. If you need to go, if you want to lurk right now, both those are completely fine. Thank you for being here. Ooh, a mayonnaise machine. I have one of those in, I almost said Animal Crossing. That'd be weird to have that in Animal Crossing. No, I have it in Stardew Valley, excuse me. Oh, by the way, I don't know who else noticed, but I've been experimenting with shorts in a way that I hadn't previously. I'll make like batches of them, so like several at once, and then I release at least 2 of them at a time. And I mean, sometimes I do ping for them in the Discord server, sometimes like I'll wait to do it. And I'm mainly just experimenting, so I'm trying to see what things affect how much YouTube pushes out content, maybe if it prefers certain ones when it comes to shorts. I'm just doing a lot of testing and experimenting with it. So if you see like 2 get posted at once, just know that that was deliberate. Oh no, you're good, Sophie. I've only changed it to this layout today. And I was saying that at the beginning, I'm not totally decided if I'm gonna leave it like this, but it's like this at least for right now, just because with Coral Island, if I have it with the other overlay, you can barely see some of the details. And I just feel like it makes it a lot harder for y'all to be able to look at anything. So it's like this for right now. I literally forgot that I already had sweet potatoes growing. So I had went and bought sweet potato seeds before. And now I don't even need those. I literally only grew them so I could give one to Ling. Oh yeah, bye Sophia. Wait, the way that I read that, I was like, oh yeah, bye Sophia, as if Sophia was leaving. They're not leaving. At least I don't think Sophia's leaving. That one is funny though. Like I read that super nonchalantly and didn't think about it. Hi Lexi, how are you? Hello Tina, welcome in. I'm good. How are you? There's those with the shorts, and then I had this video idea, and I didn't stream yesterday because I had kind of a stubborn headache that just wasn't really going away. Later in the evening, it sort of did, which is when I was like really starting to work on shorts. I've just got this thing. I really have this thing where I should relax when I know that I should, and then I won't, and I just get super caught up into working on stuff anyways when I should be relaxing. But I worked on those, and then I worked on stuff for a video. I haven't actually like put the clips together or anything. Here, I'm gonna put some stuff away. I haven't put the clips together or anything, but I did make the clips. I just need to like string them together essentially. Okay. Let me see. I have to go get a few of those coffers open. I have to give a sweet potato to Ling. I don't even know where she is. I'm to use they pronouns on me, Lexi, she, her now. Wait, when did you change this? I swear I don't remember you telling me if you told me. I am so sorry. Thank you for letting me know. Okay. Let me look on the map where she is. I don't know exactly where she is. Speaking of, with Coral Island and maps, the map for this game is huge. Like, actually ginormous. A question before you go, for a while, where do you find the pictures you take in the game? Not the screenshots, but in the camera app. How do you find the picture? It only just occurred to me. Do you mean like screenshots that I take from the game? It'll usually tell me on my computer what section or like file that I have that it got sent to. A while ago, Sophia, genuinely, I do not remember. Thank you for letting me know. I really do appreciate that. Thank you for speaking up. I don't know exactly where she is, so we're just gonna look for her. Don't know where she is. I'm good to swing on my pool. It was so nice. I'm glad you had fun. Did you get a sunburn? I hope not. Literally, where is this character? I need to give her a sweet potato. Okay, I can't find her, so I guess we're gonna get the little chest coffer things broken open first. I'm into an animal costume with the camera app, so I didn't have room to say it. No, you're good. So for pictures off of my Switch, to get that to my phone, I just scan a QR code that it gives me. And then if I want to edit that picture on my computer, I just email it to myself. This game is, yeah, it's on Steam currently, and it's cooperative, or not cooperative, but like it operates well on a Steam Deck if anybody has a Steam Deck. And they're trying to bring it to Switch eventually. There's just a lot they're working on at the moment, so it's not, I don't think it's currently like the utmost of priorities, but it's going to happen eventually. Especially because the game is still in early access while they're changing and adjusting things. No problem, all good. You probably didn't read my message that time. My pool closed yesterday, I'm sorry. But really though, thank you again for speaking up. I had to get left by, wait, your foot is asleep? That's always the worst. Or actually, you know what's even worse than that? I proposed to you this. Have you ever had a muscle fall asleep, but then you also somehow get a cramp in that same muscle? Now that I got those taken care of. I always forget in this game if there's certain things like that have to be donated when I find an artifact, and then if so, where do I take that to? Okay. See if I can find that character next. I need to give her the sweet potato. Where is she? Literally, where? Hello? She's just like gone. I'm gonna have a great stream by Lexi, and yes, I have that cramp and gone to sleep. Having that cramp is literally, it's just the worst. It's literally the worst. At least to me it is. Okay, I don't know where she is. But I hate stretching my arm and then it cramps. Oh, I'm cringing. Actually cringing thinking about it. Also, there's the shelter I was talking about, by the way. I don't think you can actually go in there or do anything yet, but like it's gonna become an animal shelter where you can adopt animals. The worst is to wake up in the middle of the night with a really bad leg cramp, especially if it's like on your shin. Actually, nothing, but I don't think I've ever experienced a thigh cramp, but I can't imagine that could possibly be comfortable at all. I love how it tells me that starlet tone for me is literally an F rank, or like a little bit above F rank. That's embarrassing. We gotta work on that. I think I'm gonna craft an extra chest to start putting artifacts in, because I don't know what to do with those right now, and I don't want to like throw it away if it's potentially super important. Any type of cramp isn't fun? True. Have you ever had like, while we're talking about this, have you ever had like toe cramps that like repeatedly keep coming back? Like you think that you'd stop now, it's gone. So you'd like relax your leg and your foot again, and then it like cramps right back up. That's one of my like big pet peeves. It's just whenever that happens repeatedly and it feels like it's never gonna stop. Actually, is there room in this? No. Chest is full. You know what I don't get? How are there these rows down here and I can't put something there? Then crafting wise, how do I make another chest? I can't remember. Where is it? I feel like it's gotta be like right in front of me. Yep, there it is. All right, this one right here that I'm gonna put on the corner a bit away from, oh my gosh, ew, excuse me. I'm gonna make this one meant for all of the artifacts. There we go. I have cramps all the time with my disability, but I have special medicine to help when they get really bad. Well, that's good. I'm glad that you're not just like forced to be there and like suffering. I'm still trying to find this character though. Where is she? I need to give her this sweet potato. It is of utmost importance. I don't understand. Where is she? All right, I guess she just doesn't want her sweet potato then because she's not showing up anywhere. Actually, no, I think she's in there. Okay. Well, where am I then? She's about right there. I just need to go to the right and then go up again and then right, I think. I think this is where they wanted me to go. I feel like I don't talk about enough how beautiful the characters in this game are. That and then I love all the diversity. And I have the cramps like that every day, but it's only like once every so often, so it's not like every day, but I do get them once in a while. Gotcha. Well, still, I'm sorry that you experienced that. Okay, so I need you to go a little bit downward, so we'll go down here. Yeah, okay, there it is. Watch them like not be open. I went through all that trouble to get this sweet potato, and then they're just like not even open. There she is. I can't believe the very thing I'm trying to fight has moved next door from my lab. I'm speechless, Lexi. I'll give her a high rank potato. You can break open treasure chests you find at sea. Is that what I get for giving you my sweet potato? I gave you my special one. Actually, speaking of this local produce one, I've been working on this one for like forever. Let me see. Okay, so I've made some progress on it, but unfortunately not enough. The ocean one, however, right now, that one is my priority. So now that I've taken care of that, I'm gonna spend the rest of the day in the game in the ocean. Oh, good night, Holly. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. I still think, actually, before I say that, I've been thinking of posting some sort of video about Coral Island, and this isn't the video idea I was talking about earlier. The video idea I was talking about earlier was about Fae Farm. But I've been thinking about posting a video about Coral Island, about its potential and like why I think it's got like such big potential to be a really great game, because I do think that. I really, really do. Now, it's not finished yet, but I feel like it's going to be really good. I tend to get lost at this part, so give me a hot second so I can figure out where I am, and then we'll go to the diving area. Okay, I'm up too far. I need to be like way down here. So I guess what I could do is like walk as if I'm going home, and then we'll go from there. Oh, hello, Yawning Dad. Welcome to the stream. Okay. Yeah, that's what I just have to do from now on then, I guess. Because it's a lot easier to get to the diving area from my house than somewhere else. So I just have to like walk as if I'm going to my house and then just go to the diving area from there. No, I can't go that way. Okay. Go over here instead. Oops. See, that's what I'll end up looking at the chat to make sure I'm not missing something. And then I look back at the screen, I'm like running into a wall or something. Still not quite where I needed to go. Did I walk off again? I did. Let me go back to the side. In my defense, it's an absolutely gigantic map. It really is. Truly. We're almost there. There we go. I guess I could have walked the other way, though. I just normally don't. So hopefully we can heal at least one more coral area or coral site. And then tomorrow we'll come back to it and try it again. Now I'm yawning after reading the name. That's a thing, though. Yawning is actually contagious. My sister did a science project on it when she was younger. Then get to my tool. There we go. Sorry, no, I'm sure you're good. It's okay. That's a thing, though. I'm not kidding. Whether it's like just through talking about yawning or you see somebody do it, like that's a thing. And Enemies. I don't even know what this is for, but I always see this bronze kelp. It's probably something important, and I'm like, I don't know what this is, so I'm gonna sell it. Because that's what I tend to do in games. Okay. As much as it's satisfying to go and clear all that, I need to focus on the areas that need the healing the most right now, which I think means that I have to go this way, if I remember right. How's your babysitting job going? It's going good. Aside from the fact that depending on how this goes, I may end up getting a cold from one of the youngsters, but we'll see. I try to word it very neutrally like that, just like for the sake of their privacy, but. Don't see it yet. I feel like it's gonna be somewhere like in the corner over here. Also, it's an ocean cave. Are the merfolk in there, or is there something else in there? I know that there's mermaids in this game, I just don't know exactly how to find them. How old are they? I don't know if the parents are gonna be okay with me saying their ages, but I will say they're very little, and I think I'm gonna leave it at that. I still don't see anything, so I guess we'll just keep going. And then if I don't find it, then I don't find it. We're just gonna repeatedly go back to the oceans today. Like, a lot. Actually, I've noticed when I have to have one of these things nearby, I think, for it to count. When I got a Pacific oyster out of the ground. But that reminds me, I think when I was younger, I really couldn't say Pacific. I think I called it, like, specific sometimes when I was in school because I couldn't say it. What are you looking for? The little glowy things in the ground. You'll know, I'll point it out whenever I see it, so that way you know what I'm talking about. But basically, I have to find said glowy things in the ground to be able to heal the coral sites. And then we'll get these. Young kids are fun to work with, can be a handful sometimes. Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm just trying to be very neutral about their ages. I really don't know if their parents would be okay with that, but we'll just say very young and small, and that's it. Speaking of little ones, it's time for books and bath time for my file. Thank you for great content, Lexi. Of course, you're welcome. Have a great rest of your day. Okay, I'm so shocked that we haven't seen it yet. I'll see it any minute now, because whenever I see these things, it's always in somewhat close proximity to it, so I should be seeing it any second now. Low stamina? The audacity. Ooh, water mushroom. I love that that's what my mind goes to. I always feel bad throwing things away because they could end up being useful later on. I just don't want to deal with them. Consume the eggplant? Yes. I used to do co-op when I was in high school, and this one kid would not fall asleep during that time. He just kept waking everyone up. I feel like at that point, depending on the specific instructions given by the parents, I feel like at that point, if it was up to me, also, by the way, Megs, this is the thing I was looking for, this little glowy thing that appears out of the ground. I would give them a snack, maybe, if they needed it. And then probably put on a show of some sort. But given, I think we probably worked with different ages, it sounds like. But yeah. If they're hungry, give a snack or like a meal, depending on the level of hunger, and then put on a show. Okay, they forced me out of the water. The audacity. No, it's just because it's late. I didn't realize how late it was. I was really into it, and then it, like, forced me out of the water. I'm an adult and that's all it takes for me to be content. I mean, you know, as long as I don't have any obligations that day, like any sort of content related stuff that I was planning on doing or anything, like I'm content too with just a show and like a movie and like a snack or a meal depending on how hungry I am. Like that sounds pretty good to me. Not me thinking it was a cutscene. I thought it was too. I really did, because I didn't realize how late it was. Like, I just was really into talking to you guys and healing the coral slides. We were having a good time. And then it like forced me out and I was like, ooh, got a special cutscene. Like, I'm so trained in video games to be used to cutscenes. I really thoroughly believed it was one. Okay, thankfully we have rain today, so I don't have to spend time and energy watering the crops. I'm just gonna harvest these, sell them, check on the animals, and then we're gonna go back to the water. I probably shouldn't sell the bronze kelp, but I'm doing it anyways. Also, update by the way in terms of, probably should have said this earlier, but like I didn't think about it, it just popped back into my head. So if you've heard me say it all recently, I have been wanting to like change up and refresh a lot of things in regards to my content. Right now, specifically, I'm talking about my icon, because the one that I have right now, I've had for over 2 years. And I'm just like very ready for like a new refreshed one. Apparently I don't have the hay with me, so I'm gonna go grab that. But I'm very ready for a new one. And there's this one artist I've had my eye on for a really, 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 really long time. And to make it short and sweet, I've had a really hard time getting in touch with them, despite reaching out more than once. Whenever their commissions would open, I just did not hear back. So I think that their commissions are just filling up super, super quickly. And in that case, I am most likely going to end up selecting a different artist, which is okay. Like I'm happy for them. I'm glad they're getting a lot of orders. But I'm pretty sure I'm going to go with a different artist, and I'm like 99% sure about who I'm going with instead of the original person. I say 99 instead of 100 because like I honestly can be indecisive, so you never know, but like I'm pretty positive I'm going with the second person whose art I also liked. And I believe they also can do things such as like PNG tubers. I might get one because it's something I've debated trying out, so it'd be convenient if they match. So I might do that. And then I might get a matching banner, but definitely for sure an icon. Just because I need that the most currently. But we'll see. Just wanted to keep y'all in the loop about it. Did you get to fish in Fae Farm? Is it hard, easy, or medium? So I tried it, and at first it felt like pretty hard, to be honest, but I gave it a chance and I kept practicing, and then I got used to it. So it's one of those things that just is going to feel really hard at first, and then once you've like successfully caught a fish like a few times, it starts to feel a lot easier. And that's how it was with Stardew Valley too. Like it just felt really, really tough at first, and then once I caught a few fish, it got easier. Okay, and now that I've taken care of all of those, let me just go ahead and go back to the water. Speaking of the video, by the way, like since you brought up Fae Farm, the video that I had like kind of sort of worked on stuff for last night, it's not a terribly long video. I don't know how long it's going to end up being exactly because I haven't like put together the clips yet, but I think it's probably only going to be a few minutes long. Reason being is because I've already done a few streams for Fae Farm, and the agreement with Keymailer and Phoenix Labs with getting the key was to produce content about it. And so I wanted to do at the very least one video on it, and I'm saying at least one just because, you know, you never know in the future, my opinion on it might change. But yeah, I wanted to get at least one video out about it, that's all. Also, I want to see what's in here. I'm very intrigued. Never mind. Game said, no cave for you. Like, it's super tempting to want to sit there and clear out other areas. Also, did I even finish this the other day in the game? Okay, yeah, I went through. We're good. And I'll harvest these. Okay. I was wondering why it wasn't letting me go at first since I was like caught on the edge of something. Didn't realize I could get caught on that. I like the scuba diving aspect of this game. Me too. And I feel like it's a really unique twist on the idea of going fishing or collecting sea items or sea creatures of some sort. I'm saying items. You can get other stuff out of the water too, usually. It's just nice. Like, there's a couple examples I can give about Coral Island, but I feel like they've taken the concept of a farm sim and made it their own. And I hope that made logical sense. I don't know how else to phrase it. Because it's very much a farm sim and feels like one, but it's still very refreshing to me and unique. When I played Starter for the first time, I was used to fishing over Christmas, but 40 minutes trying to look for shadows, then I realized I had to wait for one to bite my rod. My problem with it at first was I could not for the life of me, you know how like you have to get the fish to stay above the green bar thing? That's what I had a problem with. I could not get it to stay there, and I just would get so irritated that I would make Ben always go fishing for me. What is the weather for everyone? It actually, whenever I was babysitting earlier, it was raining there, which was great. It was so nice to be able to see some rain, because for us here, we hadn't had rain in like a few months, I don't think. Well, the other day we had like 10 minutes of rain, but that really wasn't a lot. And then aside from that, we just had a bunch of thunder. But I'm grateful. Like, I'm content and like happy that we got it. I just wish it would rain like that more. With that being said, it's still pretty hot here. It's cooled down some, but pretty hot. And then according to the Farmer's Almanac, we're supposed to have like a really rainy, like extra cold winter this year. So on one hand, well, I'm thrilled for that. It makes me worried for homeless people and homeless animals. I'm always like that. Like, as much as I love cold, chilly weather and storms and stuff, it just makes me worry for those that don't have somewhere to go. We're in a heat wave currently. It was in the 90s today, and they're saying that it's going to be 100. I mean, it's been 100 here a lot lately, so I feel like I would be used to that. But also, that's just gross weather. Anything above 90 degrees is unacceptable, in my opinion. It's hot here. It's 41 Celsius humidity. Let me see what it is here, because now I'm curious. It is, let me see. It's 93 degrees Fahrenheit, but the app says it feels more like 103. And then it's 61% humidity, which I feel like is kind of typical for the summer, to be honest, but I feel like it's also heightened a bit because some of the areas did get some rain recently. That's the thing with rain, is like, even if you really need it and it's like relieving to finally see some, I just know inevitably it's gonna make it so much more humid once it finishes raining. I'm gonna try, if it lets me, going down here. Never mind, I don't think I can. Okay, so we're gonna have to go over here then. Farther back, I guess. I hate the heat. I don't hate it, but I feel like it's because I just grew up somewhere really, really hot. I mean, I hate overheating. Like, for me personally, like coming from an individual with sensory issues, I feel like just for me personally, being way too hot is significantly worse than being way too cold. With that said, I loved the heat of the summer when I was a kid, and then now that I am very much an adult, I'm so ready for summer to be over the second that it starts. Like, I'm just so ready for the winter to return. Spring is okay, just because like it's still nice and warm and sunny without being like painfully hot. That's 104 Fahrenheit here. I had to Google to convert it. Oh, I'm sorry. Like, I could have converted it just through my phone. I'm sorry about that. If y'all ever get curious about what it is in Celsius, if any of you use Celsius, please let me know whenever I'm doing that, because I can switch it to Celsius and then it'll tell me automatically. I had to walk my neighbor's dogs this afternoon. It was so hot. I feel bad because I normally in the summer will try to walk Willis, like, maybe like at least like a few times per week, but I didn't really do that this year, and it's just because it was so hot. Like, I was worried I was gonna burn her poor little paw pads or something. I don't think I thought about it before, and I think I sold the other scuba snacks I'd call, so don't mind me almost closing out of the game. I think I had sold it by accident, so I'll keep that in mind in the future whenever I see it, because those are going to be really helpful snacks. Yes, I hate that feeling like I'm overheating. Like, it literally feels like I need to run around screaming like a little chicken. Simultaneously, it also feels like I'm actually melting, like I'm boiling alive or something. I hate it. What do you guys feel like is worse? Do you feel like it's worse to be way too hot or worse to be way too cold? Also, it is getting a little bit later in the game, and I'm running low on stamina, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and leave. BRB dinner, you're good, take your time. I feel like you can layer in winter, but in summer you can't stay cool no matter what you try. That's another thing too. It's just so much cozier to, like, if you like have to, like, with either extremity, like I would much rather cozy up with a bunch of extra layers than like desperately try to cool off my body. Like, I'm just so much more panicked whenever I'm overheating. Remember when as a kid I would go to an outdoors camp during the day and remember it being really hot and not being an issue, but now no thanks. Oh yeah, same. When I mean, overheating is no fun, it's overwhelming for like pretty much anybody, but I feel like the overwhelmed feeling from being too hot is so much worse now that I'm older. Like, I feel like I somehow tolerated it a little bit better when I was a kid. I doubt the blacksmith is going to be open, but I kind of want to go see if I can get these coffers opened up. Let me see. When do they close? Oh yeah, they're closed. Never mind. But we'll do that tomorrow in the game. It's okay. Way too hot is worse. Too hot. I agree. Being too hot is worse. Also, another thing, by the way, you know how I said I'd adjusted the overlay for today's streams because I was doing Coral Island and it's easier to see that way? There is, if you look at the little stars and moons at the top, I do this as if it's gonna make sense, and it's not. It makes sense in my head, but it doesn't make sense to you guys. I was gonna say, look around here, look at the little border. That didn't make sense. But look at the moons and the stars at the top of the screen. There's a matching version of that that's meant for my webcam, but I couldn't get the measurements to line up well enough for the camera. Oh, okay, that is so sweet. Okay, for anybody that's watching this back or live or anything that doesn't know, Ben's also my boyfriend's name. And there's an NPC in the game named Ben that just mailed me a crystal. And that just, it sounds like it's from actual Ben IRL. Hope this crystal elevates your vibe today. P.S. Don't worry, they're all charged and ready for you to use. A piece of amethyst? Yes, please. No, but basically, with the webcam border, I wanted to put that on there so bad for today. And then it would just like barely off where you could see like the edges of the camera peeking out, and it bothered me. So I was just like, you know what? Forget this. And I took it off. I almost put it on there though. I really need to organize my crops. I am on year 1, and fall is getting ready to end in a few in-game days, and then we have winter. I haven't had winter in this game, so I don't know how it works with the crops. So maybe I should have planted a whole lot more than I did, because I don't know how else I'm going to work on making money. And speaking of that, I was watching a whole bunch of Coral Island videos, trying to get as much information as I could, so I was already really wanting to get back into it. And after watching that, I just have become such a Coral Island stan. I really have. Oh, and yeah, I hate sweating too. It's disgusting. The cow is mooing at me like, get off of my food. You're standing on my hay. Pipper's feeling happy today? Cute. Okay. Put down the extra hay. Let's go to the chickens. Lexi, sorry I'm late. No worries. Welcome in, Lily Knights. Also, by the way, Megs, I know that I think you might actually... I don't know if Sophia's lurking or if she had to leave, but if you're still here when you get the chance, can you check the description and see if it's updated for you? Because if it's not updated, well, actually, I guess literally anybody else can check. Okay. So I had updated the description and I made like a note for it on my computer, right? And then as I started the stream, I realized I forgot to like change it right away. So I had to go back and like delete a bunch of it and then copy and paste. So y'all let me know if you see it on your end, because if you don't, either you need to refresh it or something's wrong. I'm gonna go get those coffers open and then we're gonna go to the ocean afterwards. I don't play because I don't have a PC, but Sarah Simpson has a lot of good info in the game. That's whose videos I was watching, by the way. She has a lot of good Coral Island content. But yeah, if anybody has a chance, can you check out the description and tell me if you see the old version or the new version? The old version is the one that has like all like the red hearts at the top of the description. And I'll come back for those later. I have other priorities I need to work on at the moment. Here we go. Silver kelp, okay. Another piece of silver kelp. And a snow globe. Very random, but sure, thanks. Look how funny looking that is. And like, it looks like I'm just like having it hover above my hands. I'm gonna spend all of the day Friday playing Fae Farm. Oh, absolutely you are. Absolutely. I also had a total blast making my character. Like that just, like I just was so tickled to be able to finally play that game. You're gonna have fun. I will say though, give the fishing some time. It's probably gonna, if you're anything like me, probably gonna seem kind of hard at first, but just keep trying at it. It will get easier. Sarah Simpson is also currently live streaming the same game, but I'll watch her recap live later. I'm currently playing Sunhaven. Speaking of Sunhaven, I was literally thinking about this earlier, but I've been posting some more shorts again of like the makeup palette concept things. And I did it with Coral Island today, and I was thinking in my head, I feel like it'd be really pretty to try it with Sunhaven. So I'm gonna have to do that. Okay, I'm gonna put the silver kelp in here too, because I'm pretty sure all the other areas are full. And I'll put the bronze kelp in there too, and the amethyst. I told myself that that was gonna be for artifacts at first, and now it's not. You do what you gotta do. And I'm gonna spend the rest of the day at the ocean. I've not played Sunhaven in so long. I think I went on like a tangent about this the other day, but that's the thing with being a cozy gamer, content creator or not, this applies to, I feel like, at least most of us, 'cause, you know, you don't want to group everybody, you know, some people might disagree, but most of us essentially, like, there's just so many cozy games out there. It gets, number one, hard to keep up. Number two, I feel like it makes it really easy to accidentally neglect a game for a long time, even if you genuinely really like it and it makes you really happy, you just have a good time with it. Like, I just feel like the amount of games that there are now makes it so easy to neglect them. Like, I love Coral Island, and I always have, but I always forget to really get into it and spend time on it, even though I like it because of how many games there are. That, and then for a while, I didn't understand the coral sites thing, so like I would put off trying to fix it. You hear that Moonstone Island? I did. Speaking of that, I'm not sure if it's gonna work out or not because the process is a bit different than what I'm used to, but I'm trying to see if I can get a key for that. We'll see. Normally it's just a matter of like filling out an application of some sort or doing it through Keymailer, and it's a bit different this time around, it seems, so we'll see. Either way, I'm excited for it. I feel like that one's gonna be a good game too. Okay, that piece is not working for some reason. I also don't know what those little symbols mean. There's like symbols of some sort right here. I don't know what any of that does, but it made a little twinkle sound. But if it's so hard for me to say this, but I might like a little more than Stardew, but I will have a special place in my heart for it. I figured like the same goes for Wildflowers for me. And it's like, I never intend to be like, oh, like, I'm gonna neglect this game because I think it's horrible. Like, I mean, if I genuinely really hated a game that much, I just would like drop it and never play it again. But like, I don't know. I just need to make more time for Coral Island. It's so good. It's on max, so I'm happy because I don't have to wait. Oh yeah, for Moonstone Island? Also, I don't know where that one little piece went to. Like, I saw it, and then I turned it on, or I navigated it, but I don't know where it is now. Is it over here? Maybe? I don't know where it is. Oh, it's for this side. Okay. Got it. I couldn't see. There we go. There we go. I would love when it did it. Like, it's just so pretty. This game is just so pretty. I know I say a lot of games are pretty, but this is another one of them. Coral Island is very pretty. I feel 13 out of 20 coral sites. This is not what these are for. I guarantee you it's some sort of puzzle, but it's fun to just glide across them. I mean, it's hard because so many games I want to play all of them, but I have to prioritize them. Me too. I would love to be able to purchase and or get keys for even more of them if possible, but like, that's just not a possibility for me right now. Okay, I need to find more of the coral site areas that haven't been done. Okay, I'm back. Welcome back, Megs. Also, by the way, I forgot. I put it in the description. I said that I updated the commands and I updated the description in general. I can't do it like this. I always forget that I have to like actually click out of the screen for it to work. But I made a new command. Let me see if this works. Also, I think I did put like a 30-second cooldown on it. I know one of the commands I worked on had that. Let me see if that works. Yep, there we go. Okay. Wait, not to click out of it again, but like, why is the stream doing that? Hold on. Hold on. Okay, that's better. I don't know why it was on that. I looked at the stream on my end because like I have YouTube pulled up whenever I read chat. It also just makes it easier if I'm gonna like help my mods with something. And for some reason it like had gotten super blurry, so I just adjusted the settings on YouTube because for some reason it just looked real fuzzy on my end. Hello, Captain Price. Welcome to the stream, and I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. I hope you're doing well. Okay. Still don't know where the other ones are. We have 7 of them left. I wish it would let me go more places though. That'd be nice. Oh, it is getting kind of late in the game. Probably go back to the farm soon. I'm getting sort of low on energy anyways. All right, there we go. And then I'm just gonna clear out the rest of this little bit and then we'll go back to the farm. I don't know what that is. That like kelp or something? Oh, no, it's seaweed. Okay. Well, let's go back to the farm. I like you as a friend. I'd like to think that we're all friends here. Like, I feel like the way that I think about my channel is just like a massive online friend group. That's how I think of it. 126 has way too many games. First you have... Wait. Wait, which one is that one, Sidif? That first one with an M? And then you have Harvest Moon, then you have Paleo Pines, all coming out on the same day. I've noticed a trend with that lately, with video games and with movies, but mainly with movies. People keep releasing movies at the same time, and it's always funny because like the two movies are always so opposite of each other. The people behind the new Exorcist movie ended up changing their release date once they realized that their chosen release date was the same day as the day of Taylor Swift's documentary, because she is just super well known and is probably gonna end up getting a lot of the attention that day. And rightfully so. I think she's wonderful. And so they changed their release date to a week earlier to make sure that their movie would have some time to shine. And I honestly feel like that was the smartest choice they could have made. Hello, Squishmallow Girl. Welcome to the stream. Oh, you meant Mineko's Night Market. Okay. I still don't even know if I'm pronouncing that right, but I pronounce the name as Mineko. If I'm wrong and I'm just like totally butchering it, someone please correct me. I don't want to be sitting out here saying it like that if I'm wrong. Yeah, exactly, like when Oppenheimer and the Barbie movie came out at the same time. That, and then at the end of the month, the new Saw movie is coming out the same day as the Paw Patrol movie. And those could not possibly be any more polar opposite of each other. Okay, hear me out. Fall ends in a few days. I feel like I shouldn't spend the time watering these unless like with these ones, because those might grow in time. I don't know. I just feel like I shouldn't, because they're all getting ready to die off anyways. You're sick with 100.9 fever? I'm so sorry. I hope you feel better soon. If you want to, you're more than welcome to lurk in the stream if that's easier than chatting, but you're also welcome to chat if you'd like to. Just don't feel bad about lurking. It's okay. I'm so excited for the new Saw movie. I'm not gonna lie, I am too. I just feel like I don't talk about how much I like scary stuff just because, I don't know, I feel like I don't want somebody to think I'm weird for it. Like, I do really like horror stuff, but I also feel like that's not the vibe that you initially get from me whenever you watch me and my content. Like, I feel like, unless I say something about it, I feel like you don't expect that of me. But I am excited. And then Tobin Bell came back for the movie. I think he did every single one of the Saw movies. To my knowledge, he did. And yeah, I hope you feel better soon. Also, I need to see about crafting a mayonnaise machine, so that's gonna make the eggs be more valuable. I got all kinds of crafting recipes. I need to start crafting a lot more in this game. I really do, honestly. Okay, I don't have any bronze bars, but that's something that I could do. Oh, and thank you for the hydration reminder. I appreciate it. I actually forgot to grab water, so oopsies. We'll see if I end up making the trip out of the room to go get some water. And Megs is gonna bonk me in chat until I do it, but we'll see if it happens. So where's my coal? Do I not have coal? I should. Do I not? Okay, I do. Gonna say. Hello, Alan, welcome in. I'm feeling so pain, so clouded, foggy, thinking, so I need to see a specialist. That will take my insurance. Well, I hope you can find one that works out. Which I'm only going to the movies because I don't know about you, but movies don't hold my interest. Fair enough. Oh, I don't have enough ores. That's why I wasn't working. Okay. Well, maybe I can take a break from the ocean stuff for a little bit at some point and take a trip to the mines. All right, there we go. Also, my Big Fat Greek Wedding 3 is coming out this month. Wait, like a season or is it a movie? I've heard about it, but I don't really actually know any information about it. People get that vibe from me when they find out I like heavy metal music. Can't you dang water? I chose dang in chat, but in my mind using other words. Are you guys gonna stay here if I get up to get water? I know where the bottles are, so it's not like it's gonna take me a long time. Makes me have to drive all the way to my hometown, Houston. Well, I hope whatever is best ends up working out for you. Oh, it's a movie. Okay. I'm gonna leave it on this screen, and really quickly, I'm gonna go grab some water. Actually, I always forget I can't leave it on this screen because I like to mute the mic whenever I'm gone. It's not gonna take me long. This screen doesn't have any sound to it, so pardon me. I'll be back as soon as I can be, like less than a minute. Okay, I'm back. Thanks for waiting. Also, the way... Let me explain for a second. The mute and unmute button is right next to the end stream button. I literally almost ended my stream instead of unmuting myself. Hello, Riley. Welcome in. It's a movie I haven't even seen the first two. I've seen some of one. I don't go to the theaters a whole lot. Like, I'm very picky about what movies I go out of my way to see at the theater. But, like, I do go. That, and another reason, there's a few reasons I'm picky. One, because candy stuff, so pricey, so fast, and that annoys me. And number two, I've been like this since I was a kid, but I get very paranoid that somehow I'm gonna get, I like to spell it or call it the L word just because my family believes that if you actually say it, you're gonna manifest it. So I'm just gonna spell it for you, but L-I-C-E. I get paranoid that if I go to the theater and sit on those public seats that it's going to give me that. So I just don't go that often. Have alkaline water next to my bed. I normally have water with me whenever I stream. I just forgot to grab some beforehand this time, so I'm gonna grab it. Okay. I don't see any of the other coral, unless I'm just like really missing it somehow. Always I'm skipping past all those. I have to look for specific things. Here. Is there one over here somehow? I don't know. I'm trying to look for those big areas, and then I have to like inevitably break up some of this so I can actually walk through. Okay, I'm not seeing any of them anymore. Okay, no, there's a few over here. There's some over here. Okay, we're gonna stay in this area now. There's like 3 of those things. The time I went to the theaters, traditionally all the Star Wars episodes, just like I did starting when I was 9 years old. I've seen them all in the theater. The Force is complete in me. I don't know if I have a favorite Star Wars movie, but I do like the franchise in general, and I also like the Jurassic Park / Jurassic World franchise. And I say it like that because Jurassic World is like a slight spin-off of it, but it's like still technically the same universe, just like a bit of a different plot line. In fact, we were binge watching a bunch of the Jurassic Park movies the other day, and I feel like, to be honest, I may like the Jurassic Park ones more than Star Wars, personally. Under the cover say I have cold chills and you're sneezing? I'm sorry. I feel like, for me, that was the worst part about the last time that I had COVID, because one of my big symptoms that time was having muscle chills. It was so awful. I am so sorry. I know how miserable that feels. Takes some ibuprofen and Squishmallow Girl. If it persists, I would go to the doctor ASAP. True. I never got into Jurassic Park. I really like it, but I also can totally understand how it might not be somebody else's thing. Same with Star Wars, honestly. I feel like stuff like the Star Wars franchise or the Jurassic Park franchise is very hit or miss with people. I know some people also prefer Star Trek, depending on who you ask. Hey, it takes some NyQuil or Alka-Seltzer. Oh yeah, I feel like, speaking of those, whenever I get COVID, I find that the Alka-Seltzer ones help me more than NyQuil and DayQuil, and I don't really know why. I've just noticed that I feel like it works better for me personally. I just took a dose of ibuprofen and my dad scheduled me a doctor's appointment for tomorrow. Well, that's good. I hope that you start feeling better soon. Hello, Shiver. Welcome in. I'm more of a Marvel movie girl. I'm not very into the Marvel movies. Ooh, look at this that we got going on. Crossing over to a new area. Inventory's full. Let me take care of that. Good deal to try to keep warm under the covers, like you said. Same though, I don't watch many Marvel movies as I used to. Is anybody else picky about what movies they go to the theater to see, like just going in person? Or is it just me? Oh no, that's the same Shiver. He just has his alt account also modded on this channel. Just because for some reason the gifted channel memberships weren't going through on the other account. So I went ahead and I modded his alt account. So that way he could use the gifted memberships. I cannot take Dayquil, it will give me the jitters. I just feel like NyQuil and Dayquil don't do anything for me. I mean, if anything, NyQuil will help me to fall asleep if I'm really sick. But like otherwise, I feel like it doesn't really make me feel better. Like it just doesn't really do much for me. Speaking of my main account, I do plan to go back to it. I'm trying to make... Oh yeah, speaking of that, hold on a second. I feel like you have... Oh, literally, same brain. We are on the same wavelength. That's the exact same thing I thought of doing too. I think that helps me when I am sick is super tea. Classics. I mean, I like soups and teas in general, so I just tend to consume them even more if I'm sick. Or if I can feel a sickness of some sort coming on. No, but literally though, like that's the exact same thing I went to go and do. Also, since you were here earlier, just to like catch you up, because I told Megs, but I think Sophia heard at least part of it because she was here earlier too. I updated the description. It's different now. I also changed up how I laid out the commands in the description. The main ones that get used are all still there. I just have it in one big list. Just because before I had it sectioned off where it was like Nightbot commands versus Streamlabs bot commands, and I feel like that was kind of unnecessary, so they're just kind of merged now. And then I updated a creator command that I knew I needed to fix, so I kept forgetting to. So I told Megs this earlier, but if you see or remember a command at some point that you feel like needs adjusting and I forgot to or wasn't aware of it, please let me know. Trevor Lexi, the same person confirmed. We really are. Also, speaking of him, he has been around on my channel for a hot minute. Like, he was here before I had 500 subscribers, and I'm mentioning 500 specifically, because whenever I reached 500, that was whenever I made my Discord server. I have to really capture my attention. Saying about a movie is sitting in a theater. You can't pause to get up and go to the bathroom or whatever. That's another thing. Is like, if you are especially particularly invested in the movie, you gotta like hold it until you either can't anymore or the movie ends. Not to make the game pause again, but one more time, I'm gonna pin this instead because, I guess I could write a new message for it instead. I might, to be honest, we'll see. But I changed the messages because I did release a new line of merch recently, and like I did make sure that I promote it. Okay. Salt those and then go to sleep. I'll go to the washroom for the movie. I try to, and then inevitably I just end up having to pee anyways. Thank you, Ironclad. This is my alternate account also. We're good. Okay, I've decided I'm just not gonna water these anymore because like it's literally, I think in like 2 in-game days at most, it's gonna be winter. And I just feel like it's gonna be kind of pointless to sit and water all these if all of them are getting ready to die off anyways. So let's put these in the water. No, in the water. In the shipping box, put away some of my stuff. And then for the rest of it, I'm just gonna organize my pockets, check on the animals, and then after that, we'll just go back to the ocean. How are you doing? Hello, Liam. Welcome to the stream. I'm good. How are you? I used to have videos on my original account going back to April 1st, 2007, but was pre-April 2012. They got deleted by mistake. Well, that's no fun. I'm sorry. That kind of reminds me, I saw this as like, my channel wasn't in trouble. I think it's got like a general email from Google, like letting everybody know this was particularly, I think, towards content creators that had like used their Gmail connected to it. I think it was for everybody, but I feel like it was like especially towards content creators because like they put my YouTube name in it instead of just like my name on Google. But they're doing this update that I think starts towards the end of this year. But basically, if your channel or your Google account, both of them, if they go past a certain point of not being active, like if they go inactive for a super long time or whatever the amount of time is that they said, then they're literally just deleting your account. Which like I can see why, but also like still that's annoying. I think it's actually another thing. I think it was mainly about people's Google accounts, but those are like typically tied to someone's YouTube channel. So technically it affects both, but mainly the Google accounts. Thinking I've been doing okay, just feeling a bit sad. I'm sorry. Well, whatever is bothering you, I hope that it gets better soon. And I hope that you get some positivity in your life. I just had the thing happen with the lid of the water bottle where I kept trying to twist it back on and then it wouldn't go back on. So it just like, kept going on sideways. There was an area that I was just at last time that had like 3 of those activation points. I'm gonna start calling them that because I don't know what else to call them. There was like 3 of them. I have some of them back up on an old Windows XP hard drive somewhere. I'm sure you could find it if you wanted to. You said I said I'll try. Well, thank you, but I do. I hope that things look up for you soon. I'm assuming the next one's probably going to be close by because I don't think the last one was for right here, unless I'm just looking at it wrong, because I could be. Is it over here anywhere? I feel like it's got to be close by if there's one right there, unless that one's already been done and I just didn't realize it. If I continue to come to the ocean almost every day in the game right now, I could easily end up healing all the coral sites before the stream has to end. When is it starting, the Google deleting policy? I don't have an exact date for you. If I went and looked back for the email, I could probably tell you. I just know it's sometimes towards the end of the year. So, like, on one hand, I do understand why they're doing it, but, like, it's still really annoying. Sometimes I wonder about the AOL email that I had was connected with my main account. I think I was able to switch my iTunes account over to my current email. Well, I'm glad you got that fixed, though. And there was, like, my very... I'm obviously not going to tell you guys what it is for privacy, but, like, my old, like, very first email... I was never able to get back into it after a certain point, so I've just been like permanently locked out of it, and I had a bunch of stuff connected to that email, so that's a little bit frustrating. Trust me, I'm not feeling good mentally or emotionally right now. Being a parent is so hard, especially when you have to be the quote bad guy in their eyes that woke up their 11-month-old brother who's been cranky and teething for over a week. I am so sorry. I promise you as a parent, you are doing so much better than you think you are right now. And I'm not a parent myself, so there's only so much that I can say, but I am sure that you're doing a much better job than you're giving yourself credit for. Like, I'm sure you're doing great. I only know because I've babysat children who were teething, but they're just going to be kind of fussy regardless with that kind of thing. And, you know, they're going through a lot. You know, they're getting teeth, you know, that hurts, and they're inevitably going to cry because that's how they communicate. And that's not your fault. That's just what babies do, and that's okay. I'm trying to be comforting. I'm not always very good at it, but I promise there was effort. All right, I miss AIM so much. I mean, I know that it's technically obsolete. I just miss the sounds. I'm so grandpa, no, not angry grandpa. I don't think I know what you guys are talking about, actually. Whatever that platform is. AOL, I know what that is, but I don't know what AIM is. Thank you, Lexi. Of course, you're welcome. I hope I worded that nicely, because I'm not a parent myself, so I didn't know how exactly I should phrase that. But I hope it came off the way that I intended to. Oh, it was a messenger. Okay, like a messenger thing. Gotcha. I'm doing that thing again where I get really focused on what I'm doing and then I forget to talk for a moment and then it just gets like weirdly silent. There we go. AOL Instant Messenger is pre-Facebook and the best social media account, MySpace, which I also miss. Now, I know what MySpace is, but I don't think I ever actually had an account with it. But, like, I had seen it, and I know of it. And now I have 16 out of 20 coral sites healed. There's only 4 more left to get. I feel like I could definitely get those today. Inventory's full with them. What can I throw away? Actually, I need to not be like throwing, actually, wait. No, I'll throw away the trash. So you can get a lot of that out of the ocean. I just want to harvest whatever this is. Some sea salt, okay. And AIM got infested with the spammers and spam bots. That's always annoying. I don't know who here has seen them on streams and who hasn't, but there was a point, particularly in the cozy gaming community that I'm part of, like I feel like it was rampant literally amongst almost everyone's streams. It was so bad, but there was a really bad bot problem. I don't know if people like were buying them, if there were just like a security issue with YouTube. I don't know what it was, but there were various kinds of rather inappropriate bots that kept coming into people's streams, and it was so bad. That's why a lot of the time, like a lot of creators, at least for the time being, if they hadn't already, were using sub-only mode. Some people just prefer it, but then for those that usually didn't use it, would have to turn it on because of the bots. Does that make sense? Let me rephrase that because I think I worded it weird. For a lot of creators in the cozy gaming community, they ended up being affected by that because the bots were just so unbelievably rampant, and as a result, the people that didn't normally use stuff like sub-only mode had to turn it on to be able to keep their community safe. And the only reason that was like a barrier was because you had to actually be a person to click subscribe to be able to chat. And the bots couldn't do that because they weren't people. So it was like a safety thing. MySpace now is definitely not the same anymore. MySpace is pretty similar to Facebook, not anymore because someone bought it, but also had MySpace when it first came out. Oh, wait, who bought it? And when did that happen? I never had the chance to use it, but like I know what MySpace is. By the way, if anybody has not already liked the live stream, I'd really appreciate that if you could. It is completely free and a very easy way to support me. Thank you so much. I'm going to continue the grind of every day, like going to the ocean to try and heal the coral sites. And then with whatever time we have left after that's been taken care of, I'm probably going to start going to the mines on Coral Island just because I do need to get a bit more copper. I want to like craft some stuff and like, you know, like up the quality of my farm. I don't have a whole lot on it currently. Sometimes I wish I could get back in my old MySpace. It would be so cringe but nostalgic. That's how I feel, but with my childhood email that I used. We have to check on the cow, of course. I haven't used the milk pail in a while and I need to. Hey, LOL, I'm laying back at gas tax again. No worries. If you want to lurk, that's okay too. Okay, now the animals are taken care of. And as I have for the past several times during the days in the game lately, we are going right back to the ocean. I am just so close to finishing healing all the coral sites. Like I can sense it. I'm so close. There are only 4 of them left. Maybe if I'm lucky, I can get all 4 of them done today. But that depends on how easily I end up finding the missing pieces. So I just found out you can make the old AIM sounds your text ringtones. I don't know how you do it, but I think you can also record things just directly off of YouTube to make them your ringtone, but I don't know how you do it. Also, let me reply this really quick and then I'll keep going. Okay. What areas nearby need the clearing? What is that thing over there? What is that? Oh, it's contaminated trash apparently. Okay. That didn't make any sense to me, but sure. I think the 3 that I had seen, I think were over here. I don't remember which side they're on, but we're just gonna have to scavenge for all the areas that need to be worked on still. There's a bunch of stuff like clustered right here, so maybe it's somewhere close by. I don't know where the nearest one is, but there's so much stuff like bunched together over here. It makes me feel like one of the activation points has got to be over here. BRB, you're good. Take your time. Ooh, okay, I'm gonna have to get that cracked open at some point. Part of me wants to let a bunch of the coffers stack up and then take them all to get broken open at once. Okay, I'm still not seeing it. I don't know where else that I need to go for this. Let me just try roaming around again to see if I can find. I don't know what they're called, but like I know what it is in my head. So I need to find another one, and then I guess we'll just focus on that area. Okay, it's not letting me do that, but I wanted to see if I could, like, go up those stairs. That would have been cool. Can I go over here for it? No, okay, that one's been done. So it's not that one. And it's not over here either. Interesting. Okay, so I'm underwater. I wanted to see how I could catch that creature that wasn't a fish. So apparently I can use my net underwater to catch them? I don't think I've seen that in a game. Not that that's like a super relevant detail, but just something that I noticed. I've been over here before too. I don't know where else I need to go then. There's 4 more coral sites, and I guess they're just in really good, well-hidden spots. Like, I'm literally just on a manhunt to find them. Don't see it yet. And then both of these ones got finished, or it looks like they have. Actually, maybe only one of those got done. I don't know. I'm gonna go and try clearing the rest of this nearby me, because maybe one of them will uncover it. I don't know where else it is. I also don't know if they're in designated spots for everybody's game. I guess if they are in designated spots and it's not just randomized, I could probably just look it up to see. I've used up so much of my stamina here, and yet I haven't found a single one. Can I use a map underwater? Ooh, I can. Interesting. I didn't realize you could do that underwater. Have you ever watched my dress up? Oh, it's an anime? No, I've never watched that. I watched anime before, but not that one. Okay, maybe I'll find something over here. I feel like I usually find them in like bunches or like areas that have a whole lot of the trash clustered together, but I've been having a harder time finding the last few. Where are these last ones? Can they not like hide from me? Because it feels like they're hiding from me. Okay, I can't go that way, but can I go around to get to that other side? Oh, wait. Earlier, I was literally just looking for this. So, that's finished. These two I don't think are. Then maybe I need to be looking over here. And that's if I'm even understanding it right. Yep, there's another one. I had to get a blanket. My air vent for the air conditioning is under my bed and I'm cold now. I feel like though I can't sleep as well unless it's really cold at night. So I'm clearing the way for this one, and then after that there's only going to be 3 left. so excited. Like, I have been needing to finish this quest for a hot minute, and now that I've really gotten back into Coral Island, I'm just so close to finishing it. Not finishing the game, but finishing that quest I've been putting off for so long. And it's funny, because like, that was, like, I think one of the very first quests that you really get in the game. It would be even cooler if I could somehow get at least one more before I have to leave, but I don't think I will, because my stamina is getting really low. Or maybe I can make it work. Let me see. Yes, I 1000% need cold to sleep. I hate when it's hot. I mean, I don't want to be like, well, I'm like shivering when I'm trying to sleep, but like I do like it pretty cold whenever I'm going to bed. I do have to limit how cold we make it like that though, just because with Ben's pets, their body temperatures can't get past a certain point. And like, I would hate for them to be too cold, especially because they're so much smaller than I am. I'm gonna go back around. There's still one more out of these three that needs to be done, so I feel like that not animation thing, the activation thing should be super close by. Which is probably why I haven't left yet. I mean, I could leave, I just feel like it's gotta be, like, I've gotta be finding it any second now. That gave me, like, barely any stamina, but it's okay. I got all of those right here. Well, then where's the last one? If that's right there. Unlurk, you took a... What does that say, Gil? Also, by the way, welcome back from your lurk. So I haven't found it despite having cleared out all these areas. So I'm gonna leave my anchor right in front of these so it's easier to leave right where I left off. Or start where I left off, excuse me. That was my knuckles. I always get so shocked at how loud it ends up being, so I don't anticipate it being that loud. I might come back for that, to be honest. Just so I can have an extra forageable to sell. Sell that one, sell that one. And the rest of that I'm not gonna sell. I do have 2 coffers that need to be broken tomorrow. Or opened instead of broken. You know what I mean when I say that. Okay, while it's on the saving screen, I'm gonna adjust how I am in the chair, so give me a second. I also did like a little stretchy stretch there. Yeah, I think today is the last day of fall, so I'm gonna harvest all of these, and then I don't know if you can plant stuff in winter or not in Coral Island. I haven't gotten to that point yet. But if I can, then I will, and then if I can't, then I'll focus on other ways to get money. Probably by fishing. Posture is important. It is. Which, remember, friends, be sure to check your posture. Make sure that you're not slouching like a little shrimp. Because remember, friends, I'm allergic to shrimp. And that would not be good. I doubt you can hear it, by the way, but my dog is barking, so if you hear some subtle background noise right now, that's what that would be. I really doubt that you can, though, but if you can hear her, somebody let me know. I'm curious now. Not to pet both the chickens. Here we go. I had shrimp pasta for dinner. The betrayal. No, I'm just messing with you. Eat whatever makes you happy. Also, wait, did I not actually milk the cow fully? I guess not. I would normally be going straight to the water, but I do need to get these broken open so I can free up the space in my pocket. So I'm gonna go take care of that. Oh, yeah, I saw one of these sitting out and I forgot to go and grab that to harvest it. I feel like they do spawn fairly frequently though, so I guess it's not that big of a deal. This is not the right way I needed to turn. Turned a little bit too early. There we go. I need to go up here. Their store is closed right now, but it should be opening up soon. Alright, so let me see the times. It is, what day is it in the game? It's a Sunday. They're closed on Sundays? The audacity. You know, it'd be kind of cool, by the way. I saw this person stream earlier, and then I think it was Lily Knights in chat that said that Sarah Sunstone was also streaming Coral Island. I've never had a chance to raid her before, and I would love to. But if I'm remembering, I think she might have like 5-minute sub-only mode, which I am all for using sub-only mode if a creator wants to. But I feel like that would cause quite a delay for a raid, and I feel like it wouldn't really work just because of the really long delay. But like if I ever get the chance to where I can catch her without it on, or if I can see it with like a shorter slow mode, then I would. No, not slow mode, I mean sub-only mode, excuse me. Just to clear up any confusion about that though, by the way. So I feel like that makes it sound like I'm against it. I am all for using sub-only mode if a creator simply wants to, whatever their reasoning is. I think that you should use it if it makes you feel safer or if you just really enjoy it. But it does slow down raids sometimes, like if it's like above a minute long. Okay, let me just start clearing everything out again. A bunch of the seaweed grew back somehow overnight. Like I cleared up all of this in the game yesterday, and now it's back. There's only 1 out of the 3 of these right here left, but there's 3 coral sites in total that I still have to get. Just out of those 3, there's 1 left. 5 minutes is a little much, to be honest. I agree with what you said. It's just, I think that for the longer sub-only modes, I feel like those are more appropriate. Like if you generally tend to have like a very large amount of people in chat, I feel like that's understandable. Ultimately, though, it's an each to their own type of thing, and I think every creator should do it in whatever way makes them happiest and whatever way works best for their channel. What I was initially saying, though, is like if I can ever get a chance to raid her where there's not as much of a delay, I would love to. She's super sweet and knows a ton about Coral Island. inventory fills up so fast. I need to upgrade my pockets or to stop carrying all my tools with me at once. Maybe that's the problem. I feel like I do that in Stardew Valley too, like a lot. Okay, I clearly can't catch that thing. I don't know why I kept going after it. Oh yeah, thank you for the hydration reminder. I appreciate it. I need to find the activation point for whatever that one is over there. Like, I am so close to finishing this coral site thing. I want to finish it today so bad. I just don't know where the last few of them are. And because activation points are always in like somewhat close proximity to these statues, I'm gonna call them statues so I don't know what else they are. Like, they're never insanely far away, so I feel like this whole section of land has got to have it somewhere on there. I guess I'm gonna have to like cut all these down and see. There we go. I just want to make sure I typed a message in chat instead of saying it out loud because Brave Warrior King can't hear me. But yeah, I've looked into it, and for some reason, I think it's there for others. I've seen other people have that while they were alive, but for some reason, it's not giving me the option to. And I've looked, and it's not there. So as of right now, it's only loading after a live stream has already ended. And it's weird and very frustrating. But I want to get that added to my streams as soon as they allow me to, because for some reason, it's like not there. So that one right there is done. I know what they look like now being done versus like not being done. So I'm gonna have to look around for ones that haven't been completed yet. Let me see. Where are the ones that haven't been done yet? Maybe there were ones towards the beginning that I didn't do. You know what? I'm gonna start looking for them. All right, I'm seeing patches of them again, so I feel like there should be an unfinished one somewhat close by. Maybe it'll be over here, possibly. You know, that one's done. Is there an unfinished one nearby? That one over there is done. And these are both done. I'm just roaming around looking for unfinished ones at this point, because I'm not going to know where to search for the activators until I know where the unfinished ones are. So those we got to look for first. So is there anything in my inventory that I can like move right now? Okay, I'm going to get rid of the trash. Which I'm pretty sure, by the way, can be used for actual crafting. I just want to grab other stuff, too. I'm not seeing any other unfinished ones over here. Okay, where else can I look, then? I think I've already been over here. I need to find somewhere else to go because I feel like I was just over here. Okay, it's not over there. Where else would it be? I need to find somewhere like new to go that has unfinished ones. I only have 2 left. There's 2 unfinished ones just hiding somewhere. I'm gonna try going down this way, because if I go up, it's just gonna lead me to that upper area that I found earlier. Well, actually, wait, hold on. Let me try something. I'm gonna try something. Hold on. Let me click on exit diving, and then I think whenever I try to get back in the water, it'll give me an option to reset the diving point. That's what I wanted to do. Was to reset the enter location. I know it's a bit later in the game, but I do still have stamina. And now that I'm back at the beginning, let me look around for unfinished ones. I'm sure there's got to be 2 of them somewhere. I have 2 left, but I didn't see them at the later ends, so maybe I just missed some from earlier on. I see some over here. Is it on this side, maybe? Okay, I remember this area. But where else could I go to? I've been to that one, I've done that one. What's over here on this side? Okay, this one hasn't been done. I'm gonna stay over here and hopefully find it before I have to go back to my farm. It's gotta be somewhere over here because there's an unfinished one right there. Okay, do I see some more trash right here? Maybe it's under these 2? Or one of these 2 pieces? Nope. Okay. I've got to keep looking because it's... Oh, see, there it is. I knew it had to be close by. Watch it be for a different one that I didn't see before. So it's getting late, so like it's gonna make me leave soon. But like, can you let me stay here long enough to fix this, please and thank you? Okay, cool. It's going through. So just so I know where I last left off at, I'm changing the anchor point. Okay. Do I have space for this? No, I don't. Okay. Well, I think tomorrow is going to be my first day in winter. Yeah, tomorrow's going to be my first day in winter in the game. There's also now officially only 1 coral site left. I say that I do tomorrow in the game too and try to get that last coral site. So that's going to be such a good, like, fun, happy way to have the stream get wrapped up. Like, genuinely. Like, I could technically end without doing that, but I would much rather do so. I really don't know if you can or cannot grow crops in winter in this game, so we're gonna have to wait and find out. Ooh, that's pretty! Yeah, all the crops died out, unfortunately, so we're gonna have to, like, scythe all of these. It's still also the early hours in the morning in the game, so, like, it's a bit darker out. So far, I like how winter looks, because I feel like it's bright enough that everything's nice and pretty, snowy, wintry looking, but it's not so bright that it hurts my eyes. Stardew Valley forever has a special place in my heart, but sometimes I will say the winter on there can be so bright that I feel like it almost kind of hurts my eyes a little bit. Not all the time, but sometimes it feels like that. So I'm seeing that I do still have a good amount of soil to work on, so maybe I can grow crops. Well, considering there's only one more coral site left for me to heal, I could probably stay here a little bit longer in the morning. Wait. I didn't fully stay there, so it didn't count that one that I just did. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to take care of that. I'm just gonna say what winter looks like. Yeah, sometimes Animal Crossing winter gets tiring. Animal Crossing winter just gets straight up annoying sometimes. Animal Crossing, like Stardew Valley, will always have a special place in my heart too. But for right now, I feel like there's nothing much really for me to do in Animal Crossing. I do still... Okay. I feel like that contradicts what I said in the video that I posted about games that I stopped playing and why. So to clarify the same way that I did in that video, I do still like the Animal Crossing series as a whole, and it will always have a special place in my heart, but I've just stopped playing New Horizons, for like, except for the rare occasions that I get on, just because there's just nothing new for me to do anymore. Like, it just feels very blah to me at the moment. I'm gonna make my way over to the general store to see. Ooh, look at how pretty this is! Look right now. That is, oh, I can't. I can't. This is so gorgeous. Hello? This is so pretty. I'm screaming on the inside. I really do need to be playing this game more, though. It's so good. I'm doing this for the first time in ACNH. I'm not time traveling out of August until I finish redesigning my island, because I feel like the pea grass will deteriorate motivation for tropical. Okay, yeah. I agree. Pea grass, no good. That weird transition color from between like fall and winter in Animal Crossing is just so like funky looking. Okay, yeah, never mind. I can't grow anything. Never mind. I just wanted to go and see. I thought that maybe I could because I still was able to like till and use my pickaxe on the soil on my farm. Well, since that's taken care of, let's go to the ocean. There will be exceptions like when there's an event in Halloween or like Halloween. I agree. For certain like events and stuff, I find the grass like tolerable. Unless that's not necessarily what you meant, but I do find it more tolerable if there's like an event of some sort, or if I need that specific grass color somehow for a certain island theme. Aside from those exceptions though, the pee grass is annoying and just like not cute. I somehow ended up going the wrong way. Love that for me. Don't know how I did that. I ended up over here somehow when I meant to be like right here. Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to go all the way back to the left. That's annoying. I technically only have one coral site left, however, because I didn't stay, like, I needed to stay for like another like second or two for it to go through. So I'm hoping that I don't have to re-find that, but if I do, then it is what it is. At least there's not like a bunch of them left. I almost clicked reset enter location again, and that would have been really frustrating. See, there we go. I had to like finish its process for it to count. And now I need to find the last one, because there's one coral site left. I cannot end this stream until I find that last one somewhere and I fix it. Okay, I need to not waste up my energy on those. I just need to find the areas that have the unfinished ones. Or one, technically it's just one. Not plural. I feel like there's an area I went to earlier that kind of looked like it could have been the entrance to a merfolk kingdom. But then I lost the area and now I don't know where that is. And it wasn't over here either. The last one's not on this side. Okay, well that doesn't work, so I have to turn around for that. So it goes somewhere else, maybe up here to the right area. I keep getting caught on the edges of those rocks underwater. It gets frustrating because I'm like, why can't I move? Okay, I see the unfinished one. It's right here. I have to stay in this area. It's got to be super close by. Dang, just check your setting, playback, and performance. Always show captions select. Maybe it's work for live. Just next time, okay? Also, hello, Jakester. Welcome to the stream. Sorry, I was typing something in chat. There we go. Okay. I hope I didn't make any typos. In fact, let me look at my own message. Did I? I'm looking to it. It hasn't been an option for me to have live. Also, it looks like I'm not enunciating a whole lot right now. It's because I'm just like mumbling while I read over my own message to make sure that I didn't make any typos. But yeah, I know for sure that's a thing because I've seen other people do it. I just don't know why, for some reason, it's not letting me turn it on while I'm actually live. By default, though, it should be showing them whenever the streams end. And if it doesn't, that's a much easier fix. I was just thinking about how I have to get up early tomorrow. Athena's here too, sitting next to me. Hello, Athena. Any second now, we gotta be finding that last activator. It's not these ones. I feel like that might be because it's too far. Well, I've got to be finding it any second now. I can't leave this ocean until I find it. And I hope you enjoy your lurk, Jakester. By the way, if anybody here has not already liked the live stream, I would really appreciate that if you could. It is completely free and a very easy way to support me and also other content creators. Not by liking my stream, but by liking their streams. You know what I'm saying? Like the stream. It's free. Okay, it wasn't over there. Interesting. Is it like way over here somehow? Why was it not letting me break that piece? That was weird. I have to get up early because I need to help my friend take her cat to the vet. It's his grooming appointment. Well, I hope that goes well. I hope maybe like you can take a nap after if you need to. Okay, is there anything in my pockets that my character can eat right now? Okay, I can eat the eggs. I'll eat just all of these. Never mind, there were only a few, but it's okay. And get my scythe back out. I don't know how I haven't found it yet. I feel like I've got to find that activator or whatever you're supposed to call it. Any second now. Moderators should be here tomorrow. We're coming back and making cookies. What kind of cookie? Also, thank you for using the modlove command, Gil. We appreciate that. We do love and appreciate the mods. I don't understand. Where could it possibly be? Well, I don't want to leave without finding it because it's the last one and I'm clearly just so close to it. Watch it somehow be in a really obvious place and I'm just like not realizing it. I found it. I've been trying to finish this quest for so long. And I finally got the 20th coral site healed. I'm thrilled. Hello, Nuclear Seagull. Welcome to the stream. Spiced chocolate chip cookies. I think they're chocolate chip cookies with cinnamon and other spices. When you said spiced, I thought for a second that that was like code for it being like an adult cookie, if you get what I'm referring to. I don't have enough stamina. Wait, what do I do? 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 Can I eat any of this? Wait. I can fix this. I can fix this. That was my saving. Oh, okay, hold on. I'm so concentrated. I thought I was not going to be able to get out after finally finding the last one. And I was like, wait, I can craft a candied tree seed really quickly. Okay. Thank goodness. I think it's a fall recipe that isn't pumpkin spice. But genuinely, Megs, I thought that you meant the adult-only type of cookie. I'm not going to say the word, but if you know what I'm referring to, then you know. Oh, wait, there's a cutscene? What's the cutscene? I've never seen this. Okay, that animation looked really cool. I'm not going to lie. Explore the ocean, inspect the source of the shake. It's J for details. It says, what is that one? Oh, that was for something else. Okay. Well, it says, valuable kelp, ocean critters, and mirror finds fill the ocean. You need to heal more coral and clear your path from sick roots to reach them. And I did. So now I don't know I have to... Wait. Okay, so I healed the coral sites, but I think it says I still have to inspect the source of the shake. Which I guess is what this is. So it got, like, unlocked for me. Never mind, I can't go down there. I'm gonna have to have my character leave. Yeah, no, we were making the robot at the vet's office. Okay. That would make more sense, but I thought it was the other kind of cookie. Get a Pokemon from Scarlet and Violet to Pokemon Go. I have not played Pokemon Go in who knows how long, but I should. Okay, there's more forageables I haven't seen before. Okay, well, let's go sell some stuff and then we'll save the game. I'm so glad I was able to finish that today though. Like, genuinely, I'm so grateful. Sorry. I looked over at my phone because I have that thing set up with the Ring doorbell that we're connected to. It'll give me notifications from people in my neighborhood. And it just told me that somebody found a cat and I wanted to like see if like I knew whose cat that was somehow. Okay, I'm gonna have to look more into that later, so I can't exactly do that right now, but I was trying to see if I recognize the cat. Okay, I'm gonna switch over to just chatting now. Let me go ahead and mute the desktop audio. I'm gonna try and find somebody really quick that we can raid. Again, if you hear like where it's just me talking, you don't hear any kind of game sounds. I just muted desktop audio. Let me see who could I raid right now? I don't see here. Let me put on the live filter so it only shows me streams. That'll make it a lot easier to filter through. Okay, wait, I know who we could raid. As long as they're like not about to end. Okay, no, they should be streaming for a while longer. Okay, so I want to go ahead and raid Beckalyn Gaming, who's currently playing Animal Crossing and is doing some island tours. I don't know if submissions are currently still open, but Beckalyn is very sweet. I want to send you guys over there. Let me go ahead and get back to the stream itself. Okay. I'm waiting for the chat box to pop back up fully. Yeah, I'm ending the stream right now. We're going to go ahead and raid somebody here. Paste that a few times for you guys. And then here is the raid command. And of course, all of that being said, thank you so much for coming to my stream. Thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing. And if you haven't already, I would really appreciate that if you could. And I will see you guys next time for another live stream. Bye, everyone.